cannot shake the faith I'm moving. Moving to higher ground. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving. Moving to higher ground. He's up there waiting on me. Moving. Moving to higher ground. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving. Moving to higher ground.
Somebody made a good point. I'm going to come back to it in a second. He said, because I didn't make them big enough. There's a reason I didn't make them big enough. We're not making it big enough.
Wow.
You have a Bible, small. You have a church, small. And I don't know if you noticed it, but if you watched any of these programs, for the most part, the Bible is small, if at all, and the church building of the church is small, if at all.
That's right.
Now that ought to tell you something. That ought to tell you something.
Yeah, that's right.
What they put on television is a reflection of what they consider to be the country's reality.
All right now.
It's the perception of what is. And that perception is saying, you and I have nothing to say to what's happening in the larger world. And the Word of God has nothing to say, they think, to the larger world. So that's why you see a relevant word with question mark, exclamation point, in succession. Because this world thinks we've got nothing to say, and God has nothing to say to these circumstances. And we've got to be able to let this world know God's got a whole lot to say.
All right now.
And therefore we've got a whole lot to say to these circumstances.
That's right.
You might ask, what is the Church TV Network? Well, the Church TV Network is a network of YouTube channels with videos that will inspire the masses to have a closer walk with God. Well, the reason why the Church TV was developed, I just really sat down one day and I really started watching TV, and the more I watched TV, the more frustrated I got, the more disgusted I got, because of the fact that on TV, all I heard was profanity on the regular channels. I mean, it just absolutely blew me away. Even my daughter was sitting there, and she began to hear verbiage on TV that we just didn't allow in our house, and it didn't faze her one bit. I just can't take it anymore. I'm just very frustrated with the whole television, Hollywood, networking thing that they got going on. And I wanted to make a difference. Well, what I did, I started looking all over YouTube, and I began to find inspirational videos that inspired my family and myself to have a closer walk with God. And so it's amazing. So we began to collaborate with this channel over here, like Southside Church of Christ, and we began to hear sermons from Orpheus and brother, also morning devotions with brother Evan Daniels. Wonderful, I mean, absolutely wonderful videos that will inspire us. Singing from all over the brotherhood. They were out there on YouTube, and I was like, oh wow, why don't we just collaborate all this together so people won't have to search all over YouTube to find this kind of material. And so I began to watch that, and that became very entertaining to us. And I'm not afraid of that word entertaining, because we need to look at that as being something that keeps our attention. If the gospel of Jesus Christ does not keep our attention, we have a problem. And so my family, I'm just looking at my family right now, and I'm very excited that they are beginning to watch videos that will inspire the masses, that will inspire my family to live a Christian life. So that's what it's all about. And I hope it does the same thing for you. If not, I am so glad that it's changing my family's life. That's what it's all about.
All right, let's step a little further in it. Next slide, please. This is really trying to show you what's happening with marriage.
All right.
All right. We tend to, and I include myself in that, we tend to live in a cocoon, a church cocoon. And we tend to only think about what's happening with who we see on the regular. But we got to open our eyes a little wider.
Right.
What this slide is showing you, on the far left-hand side, your left, you're looking at information, statistics from 1960.
All right now.
On the far right, you're looking at 2010, 2011. Each one of these lines is indicating the amount of people who are married in this country.
All right.
The different lines are indicating different segments of the population. For example, you have black and white male, black and white female, then you got total and of male and female. What I'm trying to share with you here is that the trend is going down. That's the point.
Yeah.
The trend is going down. We were at about 70% in the 60s of people who were married. We're down to like 48%. Now that's interesting, because somewhere I read marriage is honorable. Somewhere I read he who finds a wife finds a good thing. And yet our society is saying,
All right now.
I'm not having that. Right? And what's happening, as somebody, whoever prayed kind of indicated it, what's happening in the place of God's sanctioned marriage, we got that twisted stuff happening.
All right now.
All right? Where guys are marrying guys, women are marrying women. Can I tell you that I didn't think Alabama would hit that for another 10 years? Blew me away when that came out. Something else I want to share with you, I'm not book hawking, but I do like to point out good material. This change in the statistics, this came, I did this, 2008. But the statistics have dropped further since 2008.
Oh yeah.
So the charts I have in this book don't even hit the low of the new charts. Right? So that's what's happening with marriage. Let's flip to the next chart. So now, this is divorce rates. The divorce rates are going up. We are moving in quick head upward. So we're rising in the number of divorces. Once again, the stats I had in here when I put this book together have changed even since that time, and that's not even been so many years ago. All right. So next slide, please. All right. What are we looking at here? Cohabitation rates.
All right.
Do you get the picture?
I see it.
Marriage dropping, divorce rising, shacking, cohabitating, rising.
Right.
Now, what I don't have by way of a chart for you is the amount of people, once again, that are same sex.
Right.
Because guess what way that's going?
Yeah.
That's the world we are living in. We're raising our rates of divorce. We're raising our rates of cohabitation. We're just moving. 1960.4. Right? Rise to 2011, almost 8 in cohabiting. Right? Now, you say, well, why are we, why would I even start off with this kind of stuff? Now we can go to the next slide. We need to know what's going on. We need to know what's going on. All right.
I'm moving. He's up there waiting on me, moving. You cannot mess with me. I'm moving to higher ground. Say move out of my way on a mission, Every day I'm striving harder just to make it to heaven. You may try to discourage me.